Hi everyone, pretend you're traveling on an Air Force KC-135 Stratotanker. My name is James Locke. I've currently got 28 years of military service and I've been on the same airframe since joining the Air Force. I just want to quickly go over the egress of the aircraft in the event that you should experience any kind of a ground emergency to expedite your departure from the aircraft and provide you the best chance of survival. There should always be aircraft personnel on board to help you get through the process quickly and get you off the plane as quick as possible. But having a little bit of a knowledge of the layout of the airplane and escape routes or patterns that you could take will just increase your chances of getting off the aircraft in a quick manner. So there's 7 different points of exit that you can depart the aircraft from in the event of a ground emergency. In the cockpit there's 2 windows. You could use the pilot or the co-pilot window. There's an overhead rope. To utilize those windows you have to take it out of the compartment, throw the entire rope out the window, and then exit through either the co-pilot or the pilot window. You can utilize antennas on the outside of the frame to use as a step to help yourself get down the side of the plane. Always exit head first to make sure the rope is fully extended and laying on the ground before you go. Don't grab the end of the rope and jump, that could be bad. There's also a crew entry grate or chute that's within the cockpit. That's another source of an exit if you're in the cockpit area or if you need to exit towards the forward part of the aircraft. Just raise the grate that's covering the entrance and go down the ladder like any other ladder that you would use. If you're in the cargo compartment, there's a big cargo door there. If it's already closed, you don't want to take the time to open that door because it's a hand crank pump, and by the time you get that open, you could probably be out through another exit. So if that door is already open, then it's a great access point. You can get out of there quite rapidly. There should be a cargo net that's attached across the door as a barrier. Unhook it from one end, let it dangle, and just climb down on like a rope and just step down until you hit the ground. If you're seated in the back of the airplane, there's 2 overwing hatches, one left side and one right side. Depending on your place in the airplane, whether you want to go forward or aft, is obviously, depending on if the emergencies to the front of the airplane and the egress is quicker for you to hit one of the wings or the aft exit, then that's obviously the way you want to go. So if you go out the hatches, if they're not open, normally the air crew members will be there to help you get that hatch out so you can exit over the wing. If it's not, it's a simple steps that's placed on the door. The procedures, you just pull the handle, the door pops out, place it inside the airplane, and get out on the wing. Go towards the aft of the wing, and you can jump. It's probably a 6-foot drop to the ground from the aft end of the wing. If the flaps are down, you can slide right down the flaps. It's a pretty easy process. So again, that's over the wings, left or right side is another avenue. If you're in the tail of the aircraft, there's another escape route called the aft exit hatch. That one is towards the back on the right of the aircraft. There's a rope above that one, as in the cockpit, just like up there. You have to remove the rope from the overhead compartment, throw the rope out through the exit hatch, and again wait for it to hit the ground before you exit the airplane. And again, do not grab the end of the rope and jump out. Let the rope hit the ground, and then you can proceed out the aft hatch using a hand over hand and going down the side of the aircraft until your feet hit the ground. So overall, there's the 2 exit windows in the cockpit. There's the overwing hatches that you can utilize, and then there's the exit hatch in the back. Again, if the cargo door is already open, you can use that one. That's in between the cockpit and the overwing hatches. Obviously, depending on where the point of the emergency is, kind of dictates what exit point you want to take. If it's towards the front, you want to exit towards the back. If the emergency on the ground is towards the aft of the aircraft, you want to proceed to the front and exit through a forward hatch or forward crew entry door. And again, as I said, there was always going to be crew members available to help you go to the nearest exit, but sometimes they're busy with other things, so just having a basic knowledge of where to proceed on the layout of the airplane could just be beneficial and help you out in the process of expediently getting off the aircraft in the event of emergency. So again, in conclusion, there's the exit points of the aircraft for ground emergency egress, using the two windows in the cockpit, the crew entry door in the cockpit, the cargo door, if it's already open, don't take the time to open it, the overwing hatches, and the aft hatch. So, hope you enjoyed the briefing, and